this is how much I have made in the past few days simply selling digital products. And if you're watching this video right now, it's probably because you have heard that selling digital product is a super great way to make money online, but you don't just know how to start. Or maybe you know how to start, but what exactly is holding you back is the fact that you do not have an audience to sell your digital products to. Well, in this video, I'm going to be showing you exactly how to start making thousands of dollars online by simply selling digital products using this unique strategy that works even without having an audience. So now, first of all, what is a digital product? A digital product is something that people can buy and download easily. Now, this business model is perfect even if you are a beginner because, first of all, it requires low startup costs. You don't need any experience to get started. It is scalable, meaning you can do it once and continue selling it on and on for years to come. And it is a great source of passive income. Now, digital products may vary, and some examples could be trackers, templates, checklists, printables, planners, and the likes. And in this tutorial, I will be showing you exactly how you can create digital trackers and sell them. Now, there are a variety of platforms that you can upload your digital products to, and one very good one is Gumroad. And that is what we're going to be leveraging on today for our digital tracker. And the good thing about trackers like this is that people are constantly searching for this. And that is exactly the kind of digital product you want to be creating. So for the purpose of this video, we are going to be creating productivity goal tracker. And now, to increase the perceived value of our digital tracker, we will be bundling multiple printable trackers into it so that it can have much more value and we can price more. So to do this, you can easily leverage Canva, and you want to click on the search bar and simply search goal trackers. Once we click on the search bar, Canva is going to give us a whole lot of templates that we can leverage on. So we may just want to do a little bit of customizing and of course get started with it. So I'm going to go with this first one here. And we're going to click on customize this template. Now, this is actually a pro feature because you can see it here. However, there are a lot of free templates, or you can also leverage the free trial version. Canva gives a 30-day free trial, and that way you'll be able to have access to all of the pro features on Canva. So we'll go ahead and click customize this template. So you can see this is our template here, and we can zoom it out to see it better. So you can see this is looking good. We have for the goal planner. Like I said, to increase the value, we want to bundle multiple printable trackers. So now we have goal planner. We can have monthly goals. So we want to click on add page here. I want to go to design, and we can just look for monthly goal planners. So we can have this here. So we can impute it here. So we're going to add another page here. Remember, you can see what we're doing. We're simply going to Canva, getting multiple templates to form our own and customize it to our own taste. Now, next thing we can add like weekly action steps. So let's say weekly schedule planner. So we can add this one here, just drag it and drop here. Again, we can add another page, something like a daily checklist. So we have another set of cute templates that we can work with. I think I like this one. We can put this here. And this is here. So again, we can add something like a progress reflection sheet just to monitor progress. So I searched monthly reflection. So first we can add a weekly reflection. So for weekly reflection, we can add this here. I typed in monthly reflection, but I saw weekly reflection, and I think we can make use of weekly as well as monthly. So we can pull this here. We can add page again and go back. And we can, of course, as well add monthly reflection here. You may want to search to find something that you really like or you prefer. So after we've added our monthly reflection, we can go ahead and just put in some motivational quotes. So we can add page. So we can find some motivational quotes. So I searched productivity motivational quotes, and I found this cute sticker, and I think I like it. So we can put this here. So this is really good. Now, what we can do is we can begin to change the template style because we want every of the pages to have a unique template style. So let's take, for example, we are using this particular template style because it looks cute with bright colors, and of course it makes you to want to do something. So this is a template style. So we can go click on this other one here, and we're going to apply this template style. So we can pull this up here. You can go back here, click on this other one and apply this template style also. We can go to this one, click on it and apply the same template style. We can also click on this one as well and apply the same template style just to make everything similar. We can as well click on this, apply the same template style. We can go here, click on this and apply the same template style. So we have done it to all of our pages. Next thing we want to do is we want to customize it in terms of the wordings, what is written there. So now what we can do is, instead of Go Planner here, we are going to put the name of our tracker, and you may want to find a name for your tracker. For this one, I'm just going to name it Go Getter Tracker. All of this are okay. So we can go to the next one, monthly goals, where the individuals can write the goals that they want. Remember, if you're not comfortable with how this is, you can always click on design to switch around how the colors are being manipulated on the pages. So if we keep clicking, you'll be able to see that there are a little changes to it depending on what we want. This looks okay. So now here is monthly goals, and we can just change it to monthly goal planner. We can reduce the fonts. We can pull it out here. So we can just reduce it, take it to be centralized and a bit up. So this is okay. And you can see all for the months. Now remember, this would most likely be filled with a pen. So we want to change this colors so that it can be really visible when written. So we can change this to white. And what we can do is that we can have a border line. So this is good. The border line then can be, you can click the border color and make the border line to be wine. Now to easily do this for others, what we can do is to click on star, copy star, and we can just apply it to this. We can also copy it, apply it to this. So we're going to go do that for all of the months. So now we've done that for all of the months and this is looking okay. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the next one. This is weekly schedule and we can just change it to weekly action steps. What you may want to do is you may want this font size to be the same as the other, so we can copy it and we can go here to make it so it will be centralized and as well the same font size. So now we can make this bolder. We can increase the size and we can increase this one also as well as the size, centralize it, and we can copy the star and apply to Monday. You can copy the star and apply to Wednesday. We can copy the star, apply to Thursday, and we're just going to do that for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So now to the next one, you can see this one is saying today's plans, and we can just change it to daily checklists. Like I said, you want to be able to customize it such that you give it your own feel, your own vibe. You don't just want to combine what is already publicly available in Canva and start selling it because it doesn't make it unique and doesn't add any form of creativity to it. So now for the daily checklist, this is okay. You can see for priorities here, we can click on this and change the text. I want it to be in uppercase. I'm going to do the same for all the others. So now it's all looking good. So now what else we can do is we can decide to bold in all of these numbers here. We can copy everything here and we can bold in it. We can also do the same for the others. Just copy it and we're going to bold in it. So that is looking good. We also do the same here for the dates. We just copy the star and make the dates in caps. We also copy the star and do here also. And we can change it to the way it was before. So this is looking good. So let's take this out. All this should not be there. So next thing I want to do is want to scroll down again. And we can see the weekly reflection. We want to get this and make it to be uppercase. We want to copy this star and do it for this ones here. So this is looking okay. And we can go to the next one, which is monthly reflection. We can change the color also to wine. And we can take out this journal as we don't need it. Again, we want to copy the star here just to ensure that it's the same font and the same font color. So this is looking good. We can go to the next page, which is inspirational stickers. You can leave the name like this. However, we want to copy the style of the headline because I want everything to be similar. And we can just do that here. We can move these stickers to give it more space. And we can click this and adjust the design. Since it's inspirational, I want it to stand out in terms of color. And now that we're done, remember you want to take some extra time in creating your trackers. because this is something you'll be selling to people. And of course, you want it to give satisfaction, give the value that the people want as much as possible. So the next thing we want to do is we want to go ahead and download it as a PDF. So we want to click on share, we want to click on download, we want to click on PDF print, flatten PDF, and of course we're going to click on RGB for digital use since it's a digital product, and we're going to download it. By the way, if you are finding this super helpful, do not to smash the like button, make sure to subscribe and join the family, and do not forget to hit the notification bell icon so when next I drop another helpful video, you will be the first to see it. So I want to save our tracker and name it. So we can name it Go Getter Tracker Pack, and we can save that. The next step we want to do is we want to have it set up on Gumroad. So we want to go over to Gumroad, and Gumroad is a really good platform to set up your digital product to have it selling. And first of all, you need to understand the pricing with Gumroad. There actually is no pricing except when you sell your product. So they take 10% per transaction for any sale that is done through the link, plus $0.5 for the transaction fees. So with this in mind, you should be able to know how you want to price your product so that you ensure that you are making a tangible amount of profit, as well as a price that is befitting for the product that you just created. So what you want to do is you want to sign up and log in. It's super free. And once you're in your dashboard, of course, it's going to be $0 because it's obviously a new account. You want to go over to products and you want to click on new product. Here is going to give you some options where you can choose either if it's a digital product, a course, an ebook, a membership, and the like. So I'm going to leave it as digital product because that's what it is. And the name of our digital product is Go Getter Tracker Pack. We're going to click on next. It's going to take us to where we want to fix our pricing. So we can sell it for $5.99. This is just for an example. Once we fix the price, we want to click on next. So we want to input a description for our product. So now we've got to add our description. So this will be our URL where we can copy and paste anywhere. We can decide to add something external just to link it to our book. So let's say tracker. You can add your domain if you already have a domain. Then for the cover, you want to select like a cover that should reflect your tracker. So you can see for the cover, image should be horizontal. That's 120 times 720 pixels. So we can go to Canva, create a new one in a custom size. So we can have 1280 and 720 and create a new design. So now we have our custom design. What we can do is we can go to elements, scroll all the way down, go to mockups. We'll click select all. Now, because we are trying to sell a digital product, we'll go with something that has to do with smartphones and computers. So let's go to computers first of all. So we can pull this here. We can zoom it out. We can go back, go to smartphones. We can take this here, we can reduce it. Then we can go to tablets. So I added this and we can just zoom it a little. And this will be here also. So now what we want to do is we can go to our Go Planner Tracker and we can simply just get one. So let's pick this. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on share. We are going to click on download. This time we're going to download as PNG. We're going to scroll down to select the page. We are going to unselect all and simply maybe select just the first page and we are going to download it. So now that we've downloaded that, we're going to go add that page to our uploads. So now that we added the page to our upload, we can just simply drag it so that it can populate in these frames of the computer and the TV. We can double click on it to zoom it down so that the Go Getter Tracker can show. And we're going to go and click apply changes. We're also going to do the same to add it to our mobile as well as the tablets. So this is good. And we can just change the background color. Let's look for simple background. So you can set it as background and this is looking okay. And we're going to go ahead to download it. You want to make sure that you take in much time in creating this cover because aesthetic matters. So we're going to go ahead and upload it. So this is our cover here looking okay. And of course, for the thumbnail, this is how it's going to appear. In case you want to add another different thing to the thumbnail, you can do that. We're just going to leave that. Then we want to put a call to action. Let's say we want to say, I want this. so that they can click on it. And the summary will be, you can just put in everything they will get. So I've just imputed the summary on what they'll most likely get. In our bundle, you can see you get monthly goal tracker, weekly action steps tracker, you get daily checklist, weekly and monthly progress reflection sheets, and motivational quotes. You may want to make that detailed depending on what you want. You may want to add additional detail depending to call out important features of the product that will help them decide to buy. But I'm just going to leave that. Now, you want to scroll down, double check your pricing. If you want them to be able to pay what they want, you want to tick this box to turn that on. Then you set the minimum amount they can pay, probably $2, then the suggested amount, which is $5.99. However, I wouldn't want that. You can also allow them to pay in installment, but since it's a digital product and it's a small one, $5.99, there's no need to pay in installments. If you want to offer variations of this product, for example, maybe more detailed extras inside the bundles, you can decide to add the version there, or depending on the custom template, maybe the color or the design, you may want to add that there, but we're going to leave that. You can also tweak the settings in case whichever you want. And once all that is said and done, you want to click save and continue. You may want to add in different things, maybe more detailed. And once that is said and done, you want to go ahead and publish it. So now it is published. You can click here to see the preview on how your product will look like when a customer clicks your link. So this is how it will look like. This is what they'll get, and this is how they can pay. Once they click, I want this, it will take them to where they can check out and get it. Now, the next step, which is the important part, which most people struggle with, is getting sales. Because even with the prettiest product, if nobody sees it, nobody will buy it. Now, I'm going to be showing you one good way for any beginner to start selling fast, even without having an audience. Now, you want to go to ChatGPT and tell ChatGPT to give you 10 blog post ideas on creativity. These ideas should be ideas that would also do well on Pinterest. I want to use it as a value content to sell my digital trackers. Now, ChatGPT is going to go ahead and give you very good content ideas. You can see 10 daily habits that make me 10 times more productive. You can see my Sunday research routine to stay organized all week. And this is it. If you want more, you can ask ChatGPT to give you 10, 20, 30 more. Now, for the first one, we're going to go with the first one, 10 daily habits that made me 10 times more productive. And we're going to simply ask ChatGPT to give us a blog post on that, 10 daily habits. And of course, ChatGPT has gone ahead to do that for us. If it's a bit too scanty and you want something more detailed, you can simply go ahead to tell ChatGPT, make it a little bit more detailed and relatable. And ChatGPT has gone ahead to do that. Now, what we are going to do is we are going to go to this tool here, which is Medium. Now, Medium is like a blogging tool where you can write stories and publish it. Stories on different niches, whether it's productivity, health and wellness, fitness, whatever it is. And people who are looking for such can find your story, your published article. Now, Medium is actually super free to try out. And even without having to share your links to your stories, Medium already has tons of visitors that visit. If you look here, how 60 minutes can change your life. This is 16.5k claps, not even views, claps, meaning a lot more persons have seen it. Here is 23k claps and over 623 comments. And if you scroll down, you can see way more. So you want to sign up, log in, and click on write. Once you click on write, it will bring you here where you can write your story, your article. And we're going to go to ChatGPT and copy this here. We're going to copy this. We're going to go to Medium, and we are going to paste that here. So for our story, we're going to go here, and we are going to copy all of this. And we're going to go to Medium and just go paste it. So now that we've pasted it, we will want to adjust all of this. You can see there is a whole lot of spacing inside it. And we're going to go ahead to just do that. So now that we have gone to format it to make sure it's all looking good, what we can then do is, you can see tip, I use a section from my digital productivity tracker to list out my top 3 priorities plus time block. Now we're going to go copy this. So instead of digital productivity tracker, we can say go getter tracker because that's the name of our tracker. So we can go to Gumroad and we can go copy product link. These are product link here. We go back to Medium and we can simply highlight go getter tracker, link it up with our digital product and enter. Now you can see it is underlined indicating that it is a link. So as people are scrolling, they see that they can also click on it. Again, we can also scroll down here. We want to put them in between. We don't want to make it almost everywhere, just in between, so it doesn't look salesy and it looks natural. So you can say I'm copying this here again, and I'm going to paste it here. I'm going to go down again, so I can say digital tracker. So I can copy this, and I can also link my products here. So I can say my Go Getter tracker, and I can also copy this again. I can link my products here, and then I can also go here, click here to grab it now and start building a productivity life. I can copy all of this, click on a link, post my product link and enter, so they can actually click on it and go there. So now if you look at it, you can see I actually provided value first, and in between I put in my links strategically. You don't want to make it look salesy. You want to give value content first. And next thing, you want to scroll through it, make sure you read through it and ensure it is looking good. There are no changes that needs to be made. And once that is said, I don't even want to go ahead and publish it. You can decide to add an image to it if you wish. So we can add our topic here and we can publish it. You can see our story is published, and anybody who is looking for productivity can come across this, scroll down through it, and when they get to this point here, I use a section for my Go Getter tracker. They can simply just click on it because obviously it looks like a hyperlink. Once they click on it, it will automatically take them to our Gumroad landing page where they can scroll through it, see what they can get, and of course, purchase it at $5.99. Now, that is one way. Another way to reinforce these sales and to make these sales come in really fast is you can then go to Canva, go to the home of Canva and simply search productivity pins. So we can click on this one here and we can just simply customize it. You want to click on whichever one you prefer, but I would like to click on something that looks really aesthetically pleasing. So we can delete all of these pages. We don't need them. So for this one, we can zoom it out, take this out, and we can simply impute our title, 10 daily habits that made me 10 times more productive on lazy days. We can bring this star up and make this centralized here. Now, once that is said and done, you may want to add any little touch you deem fit. We can then go ahead and download it. Next thing we want to do is we want to go to Pinterest. Now, Pinterest is a really great platform, as Pinterest is not just a social media platform. It is a search engine, meaning people can search for productivity, they can search for trackers, they can search for planners, and your pins can come up. And even in years to come, your pins will still remain there. Now, what you want to do is you want to go ahead, sign up and sign in into Pinterest. And next thing, you want to go create a pin. So now to create a pin, you want to go add what we have created with Canva. You can see it here. You want to add our title here and of course the detailed description. We can go to ChatGPT, copy this first one here, and we can go to Pinterest and we can go and paste it here. So now we are going to add a link. Now the link we are going to be adding is not going to be our Gumroad link because that will be way too salesy and the conversion will be absolutely poor. Meaning people will not just jump from your pins and go and purchase straight on your Gumroad. Instead, you want to go to Medium and go and copy your post that you have made on this. Copy it, go back to Pinterest, and we're going to put it here. So you can choose a board, depends on you. Then you can go add tags that people will most likely be searching for. You can say productivity, you can say goal setting, you can say planners, you can say trackers, whatever it is, whatever you feel people will be searching for in order to get to your product. Now, your own tracker may not be a goal tracker. It could be a fitness tracker. It could be a meal tracker. Whatever it is, you want to add tags that are in relation to what your digital product or what your pins are about, of course, which is still about your digital product. Then we are going to go ahead. You can look at more options. There's nothing else we want to write here. And we're just going to click on publish. So now our pin is published, you can view it. So this is how our page will look when people see it. So if we should click on these three dots here and we click on visit site, it will take us naturally to this particular blog where we have given value content. And now people can read it, they can get one or two, and they can now have the idea that trackers are really good. And before they can think of saying, let me go somewhere else to get tracker, we have already chipped in our hyperlink with which they can easily click on it. They can go to our Go Getter Tracker Pack, which we've already set on Gumroad, and of course they can now go and purchase it. So now we are getting double traffic at the same time, both from Medium itself and also from Pinterest. Now this is a really great way to start making money selling Gumroad digital products. Now there's several other digital products that you can create and that are hot selling. Remember that I made mentions that any digital product that you are creating should be what people are looking for, what people need, what digital product is in demand. And now Tracker is just one of it. There are several others, and I'm going to be sharing with you 9 profitable digital products that are guaranteed to sell this year. And you can start creating any of these digital products. Now, for these 9 profitable digital products, you want to click the link you see on your screen right now to get more info on that. Ciao.